Good morning, everyone. As we stand at the start of this year, we are gifted with a unique opportunity, a fresh chapter, a clean slate. It's the perfect time to look inward and ask, what changes can I make to become the best version of myself this year? This is a year for fixing what's broken, healing what's hurting, and stepping into who we are meant to be. Today I want to share with you 5 key areas that will allow you to fix yourself and set yourself up for a year of growth and transformation. The way you view the world, yourself, and your circumstances is the lens through which you experience life. Think of your mindset as the foundation of a building. If it's cracked or unstable, everything you build on top of it will be shaky. But if it's solid, everything you create will be strong, resilient, and enduring. So changing your mindset isn't just a small shift. It's the root of every other change you'll make this year. To begin with, it's important to understand that your mindset is not fixed. It is malleable and influenced by your thoughts, your environment, and your experiences. Too often, we get caught in negative or limiting beliefs, like I'm not good enough or I'll never succeed. These thoughts can easily become self-fulfilling prophecies if you allow them to dominate your mind. But here's the truth. Your mind is incredibly powerful. What you believe about yourself shapes your actions and the way you perceive the world. Changing your mindset requires conscious effort and a willingness to challenge the old narratives you've been carrying. First, it involves recognizing the negative thoughts that arise, whether about yourself, your abilities, or your future. When you notice them, pause and ask, is this thought truly helping me? Is it based on facts or fear? Next, it's about shifting your perspective. Instead of seeing failure as an endpoint, see it as a learning experience. Instead of seeing setbacks as obstacles, see them as stepping stones that are pushing you toward growth. This shift in perception turns challenges into opportunities. Opportunities for improvement, resilience, and self. A huge part of changing your mindset is practicing self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. We often treat others with more understanding than we treat ourselves. But the truth is, you're doing the best you can with what you have. It's okay not to be perfect. Embrace progress, not perfection, and celebrate the small victories along the way. One powerful way to shift your mindset is through positive affirmations. This isn't just about repeating empty words. It's about reprogramming your subconscious to align with your goals and potential. Every time you repeat a positive affirmation, whether it's, I am capable of overcoming challenges, or I am worthy of success, you're planting seeds that can grow into new beliefs, habits, and outcomes. The more you actively work on changing your mindset, the more you start to see opportunities where you once saw roadblocks. You'll begin to notice a shift in your energy and attitude. Your thoughts will become more optimistic, and your actions will reflect a deeper belief in your potential. Lastly, remember that growth is a journey, not a destination. You won't change your mindset overnight, and that's okay. What's important is that you're committed to the process of becoming more mindful of your thoughts and beliefs. Every small effort adds up to a more empowered and resilient you. By changing your mindset, you're not just altering the way you think, you're transforming the way you live. This is the key to unlocking your true potential and creating a life that reflects the best of who you are. Letting go of the past is one of the most transformative actions you can take this year. We all have experiences, regrets, and hurts from the past that we carry with us, often without realizing how much they weigh us down. The thing is, the past is finished. It's already happened, and it can't be changed. But what we often don't recognize is that our attachment to the past is what keeps us stuck in it. The memories, the mistakes, the disappointments, they stay with us, and we allow them to shape the way we move through life today. When we hold on to the past, we limit our ability to grow and move forward. We become trapped in a cycle of replaying old events, feeling regret for things we didn't do, or harboring resentment over things that happened to us. All of this keeps us from fully experiencing the present moment and blocks our path to a brighter future. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or pretending it didn't happen. It means choosing to release the emotional grip it has on us. It's about accepting that the past, while important, doesn't have to define our future. One of the hardest but most powerful ways to let go is through forgiveness. Forgiving others, but more importantly, forgiving yourself. So many people carry guilt or shame about their past choices, their mistakes, or things they couldn't control. But holding on to that guilt only hurts you. It doesn't change the past. Forgiveness isn't about excusing wrongdoings. It's about giving yourself permission to move on, to stop carrying the burden of what can never be undone. It's about releasing yourself from the emotional weight of past decisions. Letting go also means breaking free from old stories that no longer serve you. Maybe you've been telling yourself that you're not good enough, or that you'll always be stuck in your circumstances. Those narratives are tied to your past and have no place in your future. Every time you remind yourself of past failures or hurts, you're reinforcing those old stories. Instead, you have the opportunity to rewrite your story, one where you are empowered, capable, and worthy of happiness and success. It takes time, but gradually you can replace those old tapes with new, more supportive ones. Releasing the past can be a deeply freeing experience. It gives you the space to focus on the present, on what's in front of you, and on who you want to become. Every day is a new opportunity to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the future with open arms. And while the past may have shaped who you are, it doesn't have to limit who you're becoming. By letting go of past pain, regrets, and outdated beliefs, you make room for growth, healing, and new possibilities. It's a process, and it's not always easy, but it's essential if you want to step into the best version of yourself. The more you release what holds you back, the more you free yourself to live fully in the present. And developing healthy habits is one of the most impactful things you can do to fix yourself this year. The truth is, our lives are shaped by the small actions we take every single day. Whether it's how we care for our bodies, how we treat others, or how we manage our time, our daily habits determine the course of our lives. Change doesn't come from grand gestures or sudden massive overhauls. It comes from consistently doing the little things that support our goals, day in and day out. These small actions, repeated over time, lead to lasting transformation. The key to forming healthy habits is being intentional. Often we go through our days on autopilot, making choices without really thinking about them. It's easy to fall into patterns of behavior that are comfortable but ultimately don't serve us. To fix yourself this year, you need to take control of your actions. This means being mindful of your decisions, being intentional about the habits you form, and taking responsibility for the life you want to create. Whether it's committing to exercise, eating more whole foods, or carving out time for self-care, the first step is always being deliberate in what you choose to prioritize. Another essential aspect of forming healthy habits is consistency. It's not enough to try something for a few days or even a few weeks. You need to show up every day, especially on the days when it feels difficult or you don't see immediate results. Consistency builds momentum, and it's that momentum that leads to change. Even when progress feels slow or the results aren't immediately visible, it's important to trust that the small actions you take are building a strong foundation for future success. Success is often the result of doing the right thing every day, over and over, until it becomes second nature. Accountability plays a crucial role in developing healthy habits as well. While self-discipline is important, it's much easier to stick with new habits when you have someone or something holding you accountable. Whether it's a workout buddy, a mentor, or even just a friend you check in with, having support can make all the difference. When someone else is involved, you have a sense of responsibility that helps you stay on track even when motivation wanes. Knowing that someone else is rooting for you or expecting you to follow through can provide the extra push you need to stay committed. Part of developing new healthy habits is also about eliminating old unhealthy ones. This isn't just about adding new things to your life, it's about creating balance and removing habits that no longer serve you. Maybe it's cutting back on unhealthy foods, spending less time on distractions like social media, or establishing boundaries in your relationships. It's about recognizing what's holding you back and letting go of those things in favor of actions that push you forward. Letting go of negative habits can sometimes be harder than adopting new ones, but it's just as necessary for real growth. Lastly, patience is crucial. Habits take time to form. It can be easy to become discouraged if you don't see immediate results or if you slip up along the way. But growth is gradual and change doesn't happen overnight. Be patient with yourself and trust the process. Every time you make a choice that aligns with your goals, no matter how small, you're moving in the right direction. Over time, the small actions you take will accumulate into powerful, lasting change. The journey to developing healthy habits is a long one, but it's worth it. By being intentional, consistent, and patient, and by holding yourself accountable, you will create a foundation for lasting change. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Small steps taken consistently will lead to big results. This year can be the year you finally fix yourself by building habits that support the best version of who you are. Embracing change is a powerful and necessary step in fixing yourself this year. Change is often uncomfortable, unsettling, and something many of us try to avoid, but it is also the only path to real growth. Staying in your comfort zone might seem safe, but it's in the unknown that the greatest opportunities for personal transformation lie. If you're ready to become the person you are meant to be, you need to be willing to step into that discomfort and allow change to lead you forward. The first thing to understand is that change is inevitable. Life is constantly shifting. Circumstances change. People evolve. And the world continues to move regardless of how much we might resist. Resisting change only makes it harder to adapt and move forward. When you accept change as a natural part of life, you stop fighting against it and start seeing it as a gateway to something better. The discomfort you feel when faced with change is actually a signal of growth. It means you're moving out of your old patterns and stepping into new possibility. Letting go of the old is one of the hardest aspects of embracing change. Whether it's outdated beliefs, toxic relationships, or old habits, holding on to what no longer serves you can keep you trapped in the past. When you release what's no longer working for you, you create space for new things to enter your life. This could mean letting go of fears, bad habits, or even feelings of resentment that hold you back. The act of letting go isn't about forgetting what came before, but about making room for new, more positive things to take their place. Another important part of embracing change is the courage to move forward despite fear. Change often brings uncertainty, and fear can naturally arise when faced with the unknown. But fear doesn't have to be a roadblock. It can actually be a sign that you're about to experience something significant. When you face your fears and push through them, each time you take a step into the unknown, even when you're afraid, you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling what comes your way. The more you embrace fear, the less control it has over you, and the more you realize how adaptable and capable you are. Developing a growth mindset is key to embracing change. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, people with a growth mindset see them as opportunities for learning. With this perspective, change is no longer something to avoid, but something to be welcomed. Each challenge is a chance to expand your knowledge, strengthen your character, and push past limitations. Adopting a growth mindset shifts how you view not only change, but also your own potential. It encourages you to see setbacks as stepping stones and to keep moving forward no matter how difficult things may seem. Lastly, embracing change takes patience and persistence. The process of transformation is rarely smooth or immediate. There will be moments when you face setbacks, frustrations, or feel like giving up. but it's important to keep going. Change requires time and consistency. It's easy to want instant results, but real, lasting change takes time to develop. The more you persist, the more the changes you are working toward will become a part of who you are. Over time, you'll begin to see the fruits of your efforts, and those small steps will add up to something remarkable. When you embrace change, you unlock the door to growth, new opportunities, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. The discomfort and challenges that come with change are what will ultimately push you toward becoming the person you are meant to be. Trust the process, keep moving forward, and know that every change you embrace is leading you to a better, stronger version of yourself. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is one of the most powerful ways to fix yourself this year. The people you spend time with, the environment you create, and even the media you consume have a huge impact on who you become. We often underestimate how much the people around us shape our thoughts, emotions, and actions. But it's true. Those closest to you can either uplift you or hold you back. Think about the people you interact with regularly. Do they support your dreams, encourage your growth, and challenge you to be better? Or do they bring negativity, criticism, and doubt into your life? The people around you have a direct influence on your mindset and energy. If you're surrounded by people who are constantly pessimistic, doubtful, or unsupportive, it can be incredibly hard to maintain a positive outlook and keep pushing toward your goals. On the flip side, when you surround yourself with people who believe in you, lift you up, and inspire you to be your best, you'll feel more motivated, empowered, and capable of achieving great things. It's important to remember that positivity isn't just about the people who motivate you, it's about finding individuals who inspire you. These are the people who encourage your growth, challenge your thinking, and help you step outside your comfort zone. They celebrate your victories and offer support during setbacks. These are the relationships that help you thrive and evolve into the person you want to become. Choosing to spend more time with these people will elevate your mindset and actions. Your environment plays a significant role as well. If your physical space is cluttered, disorganized, or filled with distractions, it can drain your energy and create a sense of chaos. A cluttered space often leads to a cluttered mind, making it harder to focus on your goals or take action. By creating an environment that is calm, organized, and filled with things that inspire and motivate you, you set yourself up for success. Whether it's a clean, organized home, a dedicated workspace, or just a space filled with reminders of your dreams, the environment you live in has a profound impact on your mindset and your ability to achieve your goals. Another aspect to consider is the media you consume. The books you read, the podcasts you listen to, the social media accounts you follow, they all feed your mind. If you're constantly exposed to negative news, toxic content, or people who reinforce limiting beliefs, it can affect how you see the world and yourself. Choosing to consume content that uplifts, educates, and motivates you is a way to fill your mind with positive influences. The more you immerse yourself in empowering content, the more it will shape your mindset and help you stay focused on your personal growth. Lastly, protecting your energy is essential. As you go through your journey of self-improvement, you'll find that not everyone around you will understand or support the changes you're making. Some people may even feel threatened or uncomfortable with your growth. It's important to set boundaries with people who drain your energy, are unsupportive, or have a negative influence on your progress. Protecting your energy isn't about cutting people off entirely, but it's about being mindful of how much time and emotional investment you give to relationships that don't serve your well-being. By prioritizing positive, supportive relationships, you ensure that your energy is spent on things and people that help you grow. When you surround yourself with positive influences, you create an environment that supports your growth, motivates you to keep going, and helps you stay aligned with your values and goals. The right people, the right environment, and the right content all play a role in shaping who you become. By making intentional choices about what and who you allow into your life, you can set yourself up for success and fulfillment as you work toward fixing yourself this year.